Wow. So congratulations if you have finally made it to this point. So this is the final project for our Excel online tutorials, and by the end of this section we will be building this beautiful Excel dashboard that you are seeing over here. So this is what we are going to be doing, or this is the essence of this course. As you can see, this is a very dynamic Excel sheet, a very beautiful one, of course. So I did all this just using Excel. So the dashboard we've been talking of, this is how it looks like. So let's take a look at how dynamic this Excel looks like. So on top here we have the date, where we can sort our data by date. So you see that whenever I select anything, the graphs and everything, the chart changes. So with the date, you can even group them by month, and then within the month you can also be checking every month what is happening in our dashboard. So this is a very amazing dashboard. As you can see, it's very dynamic. Okay, can change back to the year and clear this filter I've applied. Go back to my original data. We have the customer type. Wow, this is very nice. As you can see, we have our sales channel. So this one will enable us to see or make analysis depending on the sales channel. So online, we look at the total sales for online goods. This is how you are getting it. This is very amazing. So for wholesale, wow. So this is the final project we'll be building by the end of these tutorials. Okay, we can also look at the sales rep. So in case you want to know the performance of your sales reps, you just select the name, and to give you every details about this particular salesperson, in terms of everything, you're going to get the data for a particular salesperson. This is very amazing. And the last one is the product name. If you want to just check the details for a particular product in your list, you just use this slices, and like, it's very amazing. Okay, so when you look at the black headphone, you can see in terms of retail. Okay, you can see in terms of retail what is going. So we can even change it to online, the wholesale, and then like, this is amazing. So we are going to learn how to build this and understand the charts as well. Okay, so we've also connected all our the database to the dashboard, so that you can just click on the button here and you get to whatever we did, or the data that we use for that dynamic charts. So this is how it is. It's very amazing. You just click here to get back to the dashboard. Okay, all right. So let's start building our dashboard for all the sheets that we've created with pivot tables and pivot charts, just to have a very interactive view of all of them, and also a quick analysis. So what you need to do is to create a new data sheet and name it as a dashboard. So after naming it, I'll just head over to the insert and insert some shapes to it to make it look more amazing. So as we saw from the dashboard, this is how it looks. You can go to the shape format, and under the shape fill you can change the colors as you want. You can also use no fill, and we also have more fill colors. You can go to the custom side to choose the gradients of colors that you want to use. So initially I was building this dashboard, and I have this beautiful format I want to use. So what I'll do is that I'll copy the same format that I use over here, head over to the home tab and click on the print format, then over and apply the same formatting to this my header. So I'll also insert another shape over here. So this is how to build an interactive dashboard in Excel. Use the same thing. Let me just put this beside this. Okay, and apply the same format over here. Go to the home format paint and I'll come and format this one as well. Then I need to create or insert another shape. So this is how to build the dashboard. So you can see that what we saw is gradually building up over here. I'll apply the same format to it, to the home from the format painter. I'll click here and come and apply it here. So that's it. So you can see that our table is, or our dashboard is forming. So I'll select this and align them perfectly. So what I'll do is to go to the format, shape format, and go to alignment. I want to let's say align them to the top so that they'll be equal, and align them to the bottom. Okay, so this is it, and I'll come and select the two and align them very well. So I want to just align them to the left equally. Good. So we are building it up. So what I have to do is to put the name of the company on top, or the name of the dashboard on top. So you can just double click inside and start typing the name. Okay, you can just double click and let's say preview company sales analysis. Okay. So this is the name of the dashboard. Okay, and from here we saw there was a menu. Okay, there's a menu here, then you are going to put some inputs over here. So how did I do that? I just head over to the insert. Okay, and I inserted some text box. Okay, so there's some text box over here just to place the menu inside. Okay, and from here you can head over to the insert again. Go to the insert, and this time around you are going to insert an icon. Okay. And then you can just search a menu over here, the menu icon, and I'll click on insert. So you can also insert tables, you can insert shapes, pictures, you can insert many things. Okay, so this is how I want it to be. So gradually we are building our dashboard. Okay, so this is the menu. Then I'll look at the alignment, this, and then the size. So increase it a little bit. So the editing is as simple as that. Good. So So I think this background was some orange color. You can also maintain it as this. Okay, and from here we have the various charts or various charts that we display the analysis that we did. We can also insert all of them here. So what I'll do is to insert another text box over here. Okay, just to display the menu. Okay, I'll just copy them in. Same thing. You select, you hold on to the control, you drag it down. So that's how to make this simple and very fast. Okay, after that, we'll do the alignment of all of them. So I think we had 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we'll need the last one down there. And 9. Okay, after I'm done, I'll just select all of them. I'll select one and hold on to the control, select the other, then align them perfectly. Oh, sorry. So after I've selected this, I have to go to the shape format and the alignment. I have to align them to the center and also distribute them vertically, so to have equal spacing, and I think that is it. Okay, so this is where we'll be inputting all our sheets from the total sales per products and so on. So I'll be doing that in the shots whilst you follow me. So we have what I'm trying to say is you type in the total sales per product. I think the size is too big, so I have to reduce it. Let me see, something like this. 8 is okay. Okay, so all your Excel sheets, you can name them here. Okay, we'll be using this button. We will link them to the Excel sheet so that you can easily navigate to the Excel sheets. That's what we're doing in the dashboard demo. So I'll quickly do that and we continue. So we have the profit margin. So now that we are done with the input, I'll try to do some laser formatting also trying to add some colors to it. Check the size. So as I did, I can apply the same effect to all of them. I just have to go over to the insert, select this. Now I'm going to apply. So I'm trying to apply the effect to all of them. I don't need to redo everything again. I just have to use the paint format to do that. So we can see the output now. You can see how our table is forming. The next thing we are going to do is to link this menu to our data sheet, so that whenever we want to access the total sales per product, we just click here and it will get us to the data sheet. So how am I going to do that? I just have to right click on this and link. From the link, you can just insert a link. Okay. Now from the insert link, click on place in this document, a place in this document. So this is the reason why you need to rename all your sheets in order for you to know the data you are dealing with. Now you are connecting it to the total sales per product. So we have total sales per product. I click on OK. Then I move on to the profit margin. Now link it to the profit margin sheet. So we have the profit margin over here. Click on OK. Then sales performance. I'll link it to the sales performance sheet as well. And move here. Now link the customer segmentation to this one. So this makes your dashboard very interactive. Sales rep. Sales per rep. I think that was sales by region. I have to edit the link and change it to sales by region. So that's how to edit it. And this is the sales by rep. I'll link it to sales by rep. And the sales trend, also the same thing. So the last one is our shipping analysis, shipping time. we have the channel performance. So link to this. Good. I'll link my menu to the dashboard. So this is the menu. You can also link this one to the dashboard. And then we are done. So what did we just do? When I click on the menu, you see this one has become a link. Okay, now you can see that has become a link. So when I want to just get to the total sales per product, I'll click on this, and this one will get me to this sheet. Very amazing. Okay, so you see, when I need to go back to the dashboard, I have to scroll through all this before I get here. So what we are going to do is to copy this. You need to copy the link for the dashboard. When you select, just press Ctrl+C, okay, and paste it to almost all the sheets, so that whenever we get to the sheet, we can easily get back to the dashboard. So from the total sales, I can just come and paste this particular link over here. Ctrl+V. I'll move on to the profit margin. So it's like a button. It's like a button that will help us to get back to the dashboard. That's why I linked that one to the dashboard. So you can see what is going on here. A very interactive one. So whenever I get here and I click on the menu, I have to return back to the dashboard, so that it will make my navigation on the sheet very simple. Alright, so let's look at how this is working out. Wow. When I get to the sales channel, I do whatever I want to do over here. I get back to my dashboard. Good. So this is how nice it is. So since we've gotten this done, the next thing we are going to do is to insert our charts over here. Okay, so what I like to do is to remove the grid lines. I have to select the entire table, head over to view, and from here I can uncheck the box of the grid lines just to remove the grid lines. Now we can see our dashboard is eventually forming. Okay, so I want to bring in the total sales per product. I'll just click here and then head over to the charts. I'll select the chart and copy it, Ctrl+C to copy it. I'll go over to the dashboard and Ctrl+V to paste it. Okay, so I'm going to resize this so that other sheets can also be fixed. So you have to be careful with the resizing. Okay, so eventually we are getting there. You can also do some small editing here if you like, and we need to do some small editing. First of all, you have to remove the border outlines and then also the fill. So I'll just double click on the sheet, and from the fill I'll turn this to no fill, and also from the border I'll just change this to no border. So that's it. When it comes to the colors and everything, you can also edit everything over here. I can head over to, if I want to change the style or the way it looks, I can head over to the design and also do the editing or the changes as I want. Okay, so I think I will be going with this. Then okay, and then in terms of the width, I can come and increase it a little bit. Over here. Alright, so since I know this is the total sales per product, can decide to delete title from there. And also I can clear this or hide this, hide valid field button. Okay, so this is how our chart is looking now. Notice to change the border to no fill. Okay, so it's looking now. The table format, I don't know. Let me go with a different one. So all the formatting and everything will depend on you and how you see things. Come and clear this again. So can right click on the ratings and also change the label position. I want it to go outside the ends of it. Inside looks like this. Inside ends like this. Like centers. Okay, I want just need to be outside. It's fine. Okay. I have to change the color since this is not really clear. So the writings, and just change it to black. Okay. Alright, so I think this looks a little bit okay. So this is our total sales. Products. This is how we are looking at it. I'll head over to the profit margin and also select the profit margin by clicking on Control plus V. Then I'll go to the menu and then go and paste it. So I'll do some resizing and editing over here. So you see the effect of resizing your chart, so you don't have to resize it anyhow. Can you label this as profit margin? So that's it. So I'm going to do the same for all the other data sheets, and after that we'll continue with editing. I can also change the color over here from the design. I can change the color to orange. Okay, so we have the sales performance sheet. Let's also head over this. Control plus C, copy, and move on to the dashboard again. And Control plus V to paste. Now do the resizing. Hide all this. Also do the editing by double clicking. So this is another way to represent the sales performance against the target, but we go with the initial one because some of the values are too small to observe. So I have to click no field. So you see, gradually we are building our dashboard, as you can see. So we just have to insert all the chart for the various analysis that we did.